Welcome to Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm your host and moderator, Sherelle Roberts, and I am joined by the Let's Talk team. They are Susan Mills, Kim Dixon, and Lisa High. We are Central Kentucky women who are ready to bring our voice and personality to the table every day. We'll have a special guest every episode, and we'll talk about the issues that matter most to you. So, let's get into it.
All right, let's do it.
We like to start every show with something we call Talk of the Town, and right now the Talk of the Town is the Kentucky Derby.
Yes.
Derby week is all about racing, food, and of course fashion, right, ladies? We are all what are we gonna wear? What hat are we gonna have on our head? So of course, the Let's Talk team, we got together, we went shopping over the weekend because we had to snag our Derby hats, and we've got a little video of it. Lord, we went to visit our friends at Bluegrass Traditions on Main Street in Versailles, and we had too much fun. Look at us.
It was a blast. It really was. They were so nice and so helpful. Oh yeah, that one. That didn't win. I'm just gonna put that out there. That didn't win.
Look at Susan. There were so many beautiful hats, so many great dresses and outfits. God, it was hard to decide. How many hats do you think we tried on you all?
Oh, I don't know, 15, I think for
15
me.
or 20, I would say for me.
And then I started getting distracted because all of the other little gifts that they had.
Oh, you got distracted, all right. Take a look at this next shot. Y'all look at Susan.
I'm the serious one of the group.
Clearly. We can tell.
But it was really fun. And one of the cool things, I had no clue, so I had never been shopping for like a really fancy hat before. But one of the things I thought was so cool was if you found a hat that you really liked, but it didn't match your outfit that you were planning on wearing, they had somebody in the back just like putting little feathers in it and customizing it. That was cool.
Yeah, it really was. I had my hat and they added some pink to it because it wasn't really for my outfit, but more so for our show. And I wanted to have a little bit more pink in it, and they were able to customize it. It looked so great. It really did.
Yeah.
It was like a little elf workshop back there.
It is.
She had like everything, the flowers and feathers, and it was like, this is so fun.
It was like an elf workshop. I loved it because they had this big wall of like flowers and feathers. And you guys go over to our Instagram page, which is at Let's Talk Kentucky, and you can see Susan got into the decorations, okay? So they had this big wall of decorations, and Susan got into it, and it was a whole thing.
I had a little dance number with a big feather. It was fun.
It was really, really funny. So, I mean, has everybody settled on their outfit for Derby? Kim?
I have. It took a while and about 20 dresses to try on, but I think we're there now. It looks really good with the hat. I'm very excited. Yeah, this is going to be fun.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't decided yet. I'm still kind of in the middle. I haven't decided. I haven't picked exact dress yet. So I'm still kind of last minute, but I think I've got it narrowed down, but not yet. What about you guys?
You're not alone because I have like 2, maybe 3 outfits that I'm kind of trying to figure out what I want to do. But I'm also thinking about the weather. Because in like pure Kentucky fashion, it's been cold, hot, rainy, windy. Like yesterday, I thought the roof at the news station was going to come off. I was like, what is happening? So I don't really know what to wear at this point. So, but
that's where accessories come in.
Oh.
A little shawl, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's
some
true.
Nice tights, maybe.
I didn't even think about the shawl.
I ordered my dress on Amazon, and I was like,
did it come in the mail yet?
It came in the mail.
Did it work?
And it matched my hat.
Okay, good. I'm excited.
it.
I'm excited. So you all, again, head over to our Instagram page to see some of the behind-the-scenes activity of what we did when we were shopping. And also, you can look and try to figure out which hats we did decide on, see if you can figure out which one was the one. We've even got some polls on there that you can check out as well. So then you'll get to see the big reveal on Oaks Day, because we'll have our whole outfits on. It'll be a whole thing.
It will be on Friday.
Yes, Friday. So everybody.
The big reveal.
The big reveal. I'm so excited.
And who knows, we may have a song and dance number for you too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You will. You will. Susan will have the song and dance number.
All right, everybody. That is Talk of the Town. Coming up after the break on Let's Talk Kentucky. At what age should a woman stop dressing and being sexy? We'll discuss it in the Countdown Convo.
My son really had to be head of the household because I became a dependent. My tip is, every time I wanted to smoke a cigarette, I would think of my children.
you can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. If you have or are eligible for Medicaid, please listen closely. You may be eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare with a zero or low plan premium. Call now. We can answer your questions and help you enroll over the phone. WellCare provides access to essential benefits that go beyond original Medicare, such as dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage with free home delivery. Free over-the-counter healthcare items, free groceries with a healthy food card, free gym membership, and home-delivered meals. Plus, extra benefits like more access to care with free transportation and WellCare's telehealth services, including online doctor visits. WellCare is contracted with Medicare to provide plans that may be perfect for you. Call 1-877-281-9602. Now, that's 1-877-281-9602. WellCare, Medicare done well.
Watch me. Watch my first step turn to leaps and bounds. Watch me play carefree while the world goes round. Listen to me join in with every girl and boy. Screams of happiness, limitless joy. Watch me run through the grass and sand. They said I would, now I can. Watch me. Shriners Children's, the most amazing care anywhere.
When severe weather strikes, the ABC 36 Storm Team has you covered.
Protecting you from severe weather without the hype.
First, fast, accurate.
And we know Kentucky.
The ABC 36 Storm Team, on your side.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm your host, Sherelle Roberts, and I am here with the Let's Talk team. It's Susan Mills, Kim Dixon, and Lisa High, and it is time for the Countdown Conversation. This is our opportunity to chat it up about as many topics as we can in 6 minutes, and this one is going to be a doozy. Are you all ready?
We need 12 minutes.
I'm ready.
Oh my. We need 12 minutes. No, we really do need 12 minutes. Okay, all right, well, let's start the clock. Okay, first up, Padma Lakshmi, who is 52, just took some smoking hot photos in Sports Illustrated. This is just one of them. The others were like so smoking hot, we couldn't even show them on TV. We were like, oh my gosh, we can't even show these. But she is 52 years old. And this photo shoot of her in Sports Illustrated comes on the heels of some TV stars like Don Lemon saying that certain women her same age were past their prime. And so it raises the question, who gets to say when a woman is past their prime, and is there any cutoff on when we can stop being sexy? What do y'all think?
What does prime mean?
Yeah, that's
what am I getting
that comes to my
past?
mind too.
Physical, mental, prime, like
Intelligence, emotional development.
Right.
What does that mean?
But I just, who's deciding that? I mean, they can say whatever they want. They can say a woman's past her prime, but it's how it affects us. Do we feel that we're past our prime, And I never feel that. I feel like I'm gonna be in my prime until they put me in the ground.
Yes.
Because we're always, it's an evolution. Life is an evolution. So I feel like, we're gonna change over the years, and all of that is important and considered prime.
Absolutely, absolutely. Susan, you had a really good point, though, about
Well,
that.
I will say, men age like fine wine. Why can't women, do this as well? And I also think, you know what, I do what I can to make myself feel sexy or in the prime. My husband, compliments me all the time and does such a wonderful job. Sometimes the undergarments that I wear make me feel sexy. I think we just need to do things for ourselves that make us feel good.
So what I hear you ladies saying is it's up to us, it's not up to you or anybody else to tell me.
Yes.
All right. On to the next one. King Charles is having his coronation on the weekend. And so my question to you all is, do you care? Are you excited? Is this a big deal for you? Okay, for me personally, I know. 1776, America had a whole revolution, so we don't have to care. All I care about are Meghan Markle, Harry, and the babies. I'm just saying. That's it. That's all I care about. What about you guys?
Is Meghan Markle even going to be there?
No.
No. Harry's going to be there.
Harry will be there, yes.
If Meghan's, I don't know. I'm no.
No?
I have other things to do.
that are more important.
Kim, do you care?
Well, May 6th is the coronation. That's very exciting, but it's really just the lead up to May 8th, which is?
What is it?
The release of Peach Ale 8.
So that's what you're looking for. Okay.
That's what I'm excited
Kim
about.
said, I just want something to drink.
All right.
Okay,
well,
Lisa.
Okay, I will be watching, and I will have my Peach Ale 8 one with me as I'm watching. But yeah, no, I will be watching because I love the history, the magistry of it. I remember Princess Diana and Prince Charles getting married, and that has stuck with me my entire life. I wouldn't want to miss that moment just because I wanted to be on Facebook or YouTube or whatever. So I'm going to be watching.
All right. Okay. So we'll leave it at that. Okay. All right. Our next subject is about political violence. Representative Matt Gaetz was attacked by giving a speech. 2 women hit him with bottles of sports drinks, and this follows some other acts of political violence like January 6th. It's got me concerned. Is America going down the wrong path when it comes to protest? I absolutely think yes, but from my standpoint, as you know, the burgeoning political scientist, this is not new. Political violence and political protest in America has been going on. The Boston Tea Party was not a party. It was like a whole thing. But this is still very serious. What do you all think?
I just think when it comes to violence in and of itself, just please stop, okay? And I always go back to something that my parents told me when I was really young, and I was trying to find the words but didn't have them, so I was acting out physically. It's like, use your words. Use your words, Susan. So let's try to stop acting like children that don't have any manners. Let's just talk through this, act like adults.
Yeah. It seems easy enough, right? I mean, it just seems like it's easy enough for us to be able to think that way, but people really don't. And, you know, I just feel like at this point, even the punishment to me it's not enough. Like that person is going to get like 15 days in jail for this and $1,000 fine. They're going to do this all the time. They don't care.
That's an invitation.
They'll put it on their visa to pay for that. They don't care. You know, so I think the punishment needs to be a bit greater for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it needs to stop happening.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
There are better ways to do a peaceful protest, and not better. There are peaceful protests. There are other channels to have our voices heard.
I agree.
Absolutely. All right, and our last topic on the countdown, a lot of folks, several organizations and some schools are getting together to sue Meta, the parent company of Facebook, because they say the site is addictive and dangerous, particularly for children. I don't know on this one, you guys. I'm suing it because it's addictive. It's up to you to put down the phone. I'm a no on this one. I don't know. Susan, what do you think?
Well, I think, you know, we heard stories about people suing McDonald's for their food because they gained weight or whatever. You know, it's about accountability, and I think we live in a day and age, unfortunately, where everyone is trying to point the finger at another person for their problems. And I think at the end of the day, we just need to have, you know what, accountability for ourselves.
Kim, what do you think?
Well, I'll say this. Let's look at gambling addictions and some drug addictions. There are studies that show that the brain waves match. They match, and so there is a serious problem there. Maybe lawsuits aren't the answer, but does Facebook need to come with a warning label like a pack of cigarettes?
Right.
Is that what needs to happen?
I agree. I think it's definitely an addiction. Yes. But hello, parents. That's what we need to do. Parenting our kids.
Absolutely. Well, the buzzer came and went, and we kept going. So that is the countdown conversation for today. But this was a good one, you guys. It was an absolutely good one. If you want to talk to us more about it afterwards, maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll get on the gram. All right, coming up after the break, Ashley Smith of Black Soil takes a seat at the table. We'll be right back.
Next, E.T.
The word cancer is scary.
The Young and the Restless star Eric Braeden battling cancer.
You never give up.
His emotional first interview and message to fans. Next, E.T.
Tonight at 7 on ABC 36.
We're under attack from a radical movement. They want to tax cow farts and ban meat. I'm Richard Heath, the conservative for Ag Commissioner. I'll stop the lunacy and protect our way of life.
Richard Heath, Agriculture Commissioner.
Veteran, prosecutor, Trump Republican, conservative Mark Metcalf. He's running for treasurer to restore fiscal sanity and end Biden's recklessness. Mark Metcalf will stop illegals from siphoning tax dollars and return money to taxpayers. Mark Metcalf for treasurer.
This year, say yes.
I could
couldn't be more thrilled with my results. I'm over the moon happy. Look at that waist.
Yes to confidence.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
Yes to a new shape.
These are my results. I am so happy.
Yes to a new you.
I'm Dr. Elena Vega. Imagine you could remove this much fat from multiple areas all at one time.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good.
I have the flattest tummy that I've had in 25 years.
I'm able to wear things that I never thought I would wear again.
I can wear a little black dress. I feel sexy.
Find out how you can get $250 off with our New Year exclusive offer. Call 1-888-389-3370 or go to sonobello.com.
Dad called. He's coming.
How would Dad suddenly show up after 4 years?
I don't like any of this. He probably knows that if he comes, you're going to point out every single thing he's ever done wrong.
Sometimes it's good to summarize. It helps people remember.
The Connor season finale, tonight on ABC.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm your host, Sherelle Roberts, along with the team, Susan Mills, Kim Dixon, and Lisa High. And we are joined by our guest, Ashley Smith of Black Soil Kentucky, an organization which specializes in agrotourism events, which highlights black farmers. I like to call her the farm-to-table and fresh food maven. She is here to take it. Welcome. So glad to have you. So tell us a little bit about Black Soil for folks who this may be their first time seeing you, first time hearing about your organization.
Well, thanks for having me. Congrats on the new show.
Thank you.
For those who don't know, Black Soil has been around for 6 years. We are a family co-founded business. So myself, our co-founder Trevor Sr., and our junior co-founders, 4-year-old twins, Trevor and Caroline. But in all, we go throughout the state of Kentucky working with farmers and helping them grow their awareness of their products and help families like yourself know where their food comes from and make those channels super easy for you to get in touch with them.
That's awesome.
That really is.
So were you raised in a family of farmers, or how did this all come to be?
Great question, and I always get that question. No, I am a newbie to the ag industry, again, 6 years in. I was working in the arts and got recruited to work in agriculture, and immediately I saw an opportunity to bring not only my skill sets, but passion for bringing community together using events.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you've got a big event coming up. Tell us about it.
Yes, so thanks to our friends over at Visit Lex and the Brewgrass Trail, we are going to have a seafood boil with Smithtown Seafood and West 6 Brewing. So our farm to table dinner series is in its 6th season, and we're super excited to feature a 4-course meal, a flight of their signature brews from West 6, and folks can just come together in community. And we only have 2 tables left for that event, and that's on Tuesday, May 16th at Smithtown.
Folks better hustle. That's awesome. You know, my question for you is, where do you want to see yourself in 5 years from now? I mean, how do you see this growing, and what is your vision for it?
Well, thankfully, we are achieving so many of the goals that set forth 6 years ago, and then had the disruption of 3 years with the pandemic. So we're getting right back on track of where we wanted to be before that pivot. So when we think about the next 5 years, being able to franchise some of our retail outlets and markets, being able to continue to replicate our work throughout the American South, Midwest, and West. We have worked with farmers in Indiana, Illinois, Tennessee, Ohio, and Mississippi.
Wow, fantastic. Look at you.
Can you tell? Oh, go ahead, Kim.
Well, Ashley, I was wondering, you work with some vendors as well. I've been in your shop many times before in your headquarters, you know that. And so you work with vendors, one of whom I know pretty well. Are they local? Are these people local to the state, to the region? How does that work?
So Kim has attended our candle making workshop with First Love Yourself candle maker Deidre Barnes, and all of these are businesses located here in the Commonwealth. That's the thing that we pride ourselves on, of bringing together farmers, chefs, and makers, and bringing those products again through a variety of markets. So we work with 15-year-old beekeeper out of West Louisville with his honey. We have a gentleman out of Louisville as well who hand roasts coffee. And then our farmers are east, central, and west located all throughout the state, raising seasonal produce, local meats, and everything in between.
Oh my gosh.
Very cool. Well, Ashley, there's so much for folks to see. Tell us really quickly your website, because we only have a few seconds for folks to head over there. What's your website?
Hop over to blacksoilky.com. Visit our Shop All page or the events page and see how you can get involved.
Thank you so much, Ashley Smith of Black Soil Kentucky.
Thanks for
Coming up after the break, you will not believe what the internet is buzzing about today. We'll tell you all about it in What's Trending.
Everyone loves more of a good thing. And Miss Moore was no different. As her name suggested, she loved more.
More?
So when Miss Moore was injured, she called Morgan & Morgan. With more lawyers, more offices, and more than $15 billion recovered, she didn't have to ask for more anymore. When you're injured, you deserve more.
One more?
Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
WeBuyAnyCar.com. Why sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com? Because selling it yourself means dealing with...
Okay, I'll give you half now. Okay, and this.
This is mine. Don't suffer selling your car on your own. Visit WeBuyAnyCar.com to see what your car's worth. We make it easy. Get in, get out, and get paid at a fair price.
Nice.
Get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
I would try to encourage anyone to quit smoking. I can't tell you what to do. But what I can tell you is that this can happen to you.
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
There's so many ways to turn your house into your dream home. From creating your new favorite room in the house to screening in your back porch to covering your patio. And so much more. Save 30% today. Visit ChampionSunrooms.com to schedule your free in-home estimate.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm your host, Sherelle Roberts, along with our Let's Talk team, Susan Mills, Kim Dixon, and Lisa High. And hanging out with us is Ashley Smith. She is staying to talk with us about what in the world is trending. So, big trending on the internet today. Economics is trending. The #4 search item today on Google is the Federal Reserve interest rate. Is this one that you guys are thinking about? I mean, I know that folks are worried about recession, inflation, all that kinds of stuff, but Lisa, I see Lisa shaking her head,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it affects home buyers, homeowners, everything in between. So, yeah, it's something we're definitely keeping an eye on. And we have a good rate, and I think we're going to be staying put for a while because of it.
We are, too. Yeah, absolutely. We took advantage of the interest rates in COVID. And now we look at them now, we're like, oh my gosh.
Yes,
there's no way.
Yeah. It's like a whole other, it's like almost, it's doubling it, you know? I mean, basically.
Well, the Fed said that they were going to hike interest rates at least 7 or 8 times this year because they wanted to get inflation under control. Evidently, we all just had too much money. So they wanted to get it under control to kind of bring it down, even force a recession if they had to. So I think folks may just be trying to research and figure out what this is all about. What do you think, Kim?
I agree. This is an area that I don't know a whole lot about, and I'll be honest with you. And it's something that I need to learn about because this is scary, and all I know is that my grocery bill is out of control.
Right.
Yeah.
And I just, there's only 2 of us in the house that eat human food, so.
And I'm just afraid, you know, because it'll force people to have to buy, you know, if they are in the market to buy a home, or at least if they were, all of a sudden these rates are going to push it to a point where they can't buy a home. And home ownership is so important for a lot of folks, and it's just, you know, it's important for our country too. So it scares me to see that.
Yeah, really interesting. All right, so next topic that is trending today, tennis star and business mogul Serena Williams announced that she and her husband, Alexis Ohanian, are expecting their second child. They're already parents to Alexis Olympia Ohanian, who is a star in her own right already. When I saw this, I was super excited for, I mean, like she's my cousin or something. I was super excited for her, but my heart kind of got a little bit nervous because the first time that she was pregnant, she had a really hard time delivering and she almost died because the doctors did not listen to her. She kept saying that something was wrong with her. They did not listen to her. And this is a huge problem for Black women in America. They die at 3 times the rate of everybody else when delivering because of implicit bias and other issues. It's really something. Ashley, you've had twins. Yes. I mean, how was your birthing experience?
Well, thankfully, I had a very healthy, smooth delivery, but my experience is the exception, unfortunately, not the norm. And so overcoming medical mistrust and working to teach our medical professionals empathy, being able to be culturally competent, as well as believe the person that you're treating and the symptoms in which they are communicating back to you.
Yeah. Kim, you actually do some work around this.
I do. I work as a standardized patient at UK, and therefore that means I train students from a patient perspective. I just want to remind every one of you this, and everyone listening at home, you can fire your doctor. You can fire your doctor. If you're not getting the care that you deserve and they're not listening to you, you can fire your doctor.
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
true.
Well, thank you, Kim.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good one. All right. Well, Let's Talk Kentucky is all about informing, entertaining, and uplifting women. So we are ending each show by highlighting a woman who makes a difference. Today's woman is Tanya Torp. Tanya, thank you for all you do in our community.
We love Tanya.
We appreciate you.